Do you think there's something missing in your life? Hi guys, it's Vimla Devi here. Um, as I just mentioned, do you feel that there's something missing in your life? It will have to be because there's less gratification. So, as I mentioned the other day, every day I'm going to share with you something where I am grateful about. The other day, when I shared with you, it was about the crash I had with my new car. And today I'm going to share with you how I overcame crippleness for slightly over 2 years. Okay, I was so confident of myself. I didn't know. I mean, I knew about gratification, but I didn't really do it daily as such. Maybe when something happened, then I said, "Oh, thank you. Oh, I'm grateful this has happened." Very blasé sort of way, but nothing really concrete as such. And so when this happened, from then on, I started being more grateful. So I just want to share with you so that something may connect with you and you may want to do the same and see where it takes you. So yes, I was so confident about myself. I was a single parent who had so much income coming in. I was a freelance public health practitioner, and weekly it was like money just coming in. And there was nothing I could want and not be able to do it. Like if I wanted a holiday, I could go for. I was paying for my son's private education. All I did that because I was having so much of income coming in. And I thought that was it. That was life, great. But never really thought or thanked universe, God, whatever you may call source, about how grateful I was that I was getting all this coming to me so easily until the day when my world changed. I was rushing, as usual, getting ready to go to work. I was working in the city, but I was living in the suburbs. So it was very early in the morning, up and about. And I creamed my leg, which was quite dry, not my leg, my feet. And I was rushing around and I had a terrible fall from the top of the stairs to the bottom of the stairs. And I came all the way down with big thump and I landed on my left side. Well, I was rushing to work, wasn't I? So got up, looked at it. There was no swelling, there was no redness, there was no broken bone. So I thought, oh, I'm okay. There was a little pain inside my bottom flesh, but I can't do anything about it, but it's okay, I'm all right. Went off to work, didn't think anything about it, okay? Did I thank that I was okay, No, I didn't even think about it. No, I'm all right, that's it. I've done it, and I went off to work. Day after day, without paying any attention to the inner being of me. I didn't tune in. I didn't listen to the intelligence of the energy inside me, my being telling me, take action. But no, went on. Couple of months down the line, I started limping and was in terrible pain. Even then, I carried on working as normal until someone told me, no, you have to go and see the doctor and see what's going on. So anyway, went to the doctors, referred me to the hospital, and they said because I didn't attend to the trauma immediately, I had to have an emergency operation. And of course, I totally refused. I said, I had faith at that time, but I said, no, I want natural healing. I'm not going to do this. I'm not. I can't take an operation. Who's going to do this for me? Who's going to do that for me? I'm the only one doing blah, 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 blah. And no, I didn't trust there was existence looking after me as such. So carried on. I said no, and I was by then crippled, using crutches, sticks, you name it, I was using it. And it came to a point where I couldn't work because obviously my leg was so important in my job, and if I lose that, I don't have anything to rely on. So lost everything at that point, and I was just renting a one-bedroom flat from where I was to that small life I was living. So anyway, but couldn't work. And then I started seeking at this point, thinking there must be something more to life. My life can't end here. I've got so much to offer. There's so much of me wanting to offer. I loved my job so much, helping others and giving value to their life, even through small contributions to families out there. And I just wanted to carry on doing something along those lines. And then it struck to me, it was only my leg. I've still got my brains working. I've still got my other parts working. That is when I started feeling grateful. Yes, it is only my leg. I say only my leg, but I think it was time for me to get out of where I was working, because it was like 9 to 5 every day, satisfied, but not feeling really my purpose in life. So something had to happen for me to change my direction and find who I was. So this came. So I was grateful for that. You see, can you see how I pick up gratefulness? So it's not just because you didn't get something or something good didn't happen, what we perceive as good, but through some challenges or accidents, we should be grateful for that. And then through that, the more grateful we are, whether we may think it's good or bad, and it will take us to another level. As soon as you are grateful, it takes you to another level. So anyway, so then I was at that point, because I thought, what else can I do? You know, I'm sure there is something more to me. I felt it. And I seeked and I found my God, my source, my universe, spiritual path. And from then on, I still didn't get healed the way I thought I wanted to get healed, but I had more than that. I was given private treatment in a private hospital without having to wait. There's no waiting list for me. And yeah, as I said, that the hospital itself was only 2 years old, one of the best in UK. And it was only 2 years old, and it was 2 years that I had my fall. So I felt like it was all there for me, waiting for me, for them to get their staff all up to top quality, you know. And 2 years down the line, I went to have my operation, and straight away I was looked at, straight away I had the operation. And before that, I came to a spiritual retreat where I met another lady who had a similar operation, and she was Canadian. And she said this is the best operation she had ever had, and within 2-3 days she recovered so well. And she said that's the first in Canada it happened. And I thought, oh wow, how it would be good if I can go to Canada and have it done. And then I thought, no, I'm sure if Canada has it, UK must do it. So after meeting her and after talking with her, and I said, I may consider coming to Canada to have that done, because she was dancing there, which I just wanted to. That's my passion, to dance and feel free, and you know. And I thought, oh, I'm missing that so much. And when I saw her dancing, I thought, oh wow, if only I can have the same type of operation. So I went back to the UK, and I was referred to this private hospital. And when I spoke to the consultant for the first time, I asked him about this particular kind of operation, which I believe was very good. And he said, it depends. Different consultants do, different surgeons or consultants, you may term them, do different kind of operations. But he, who is my surgeon, does exactly that specific kind of operation. So do you think this is coincidence? Do you think there is divine intervention in this? And because I was grateful as well all the way for taking me in this path and discovering this operation. And you know, you decide. I don't want to say this is right, that is right. It will be better through my gratification of what happens in my life. If I share with you, I just hope that it may help you and you may find your gratification in your daily life. So yeah, and I had that operation, and just as she said, 2 days I was walking up and down the stairs taking care for myself. And before that I was actually concerned, who's going to look after me? Who's going to do this for me? Who's going to do shopping for me? Who's going to buy this for me? How am I going to live? I just don't know. I can't do it on my own. Having a major surgery and not having anyone, but existence provided, source provided. And I just recovered, and I was well on my way, driving and doing everything what a normal person should be doing. And so that is what I am so grateful about that happened. a major disaster that had happened, turned around in such a more than positive way for me. And I'm so grateful for that. So I'm going to share with you again another something I'm grateful about in the rest of my videos with you. And I hope that will add some sort of value to your life. And just consider being grateful to whatever challenges or anything that you're going through, because I can bet you and I can tell you from source that it will bless you and you will go out of that to better heights, put it that way. Okay, thanks for sharing with me, thanks for being with me, and drop any comments or questions if you think that has touched you, that has helped you, or you want to share yourself, and we can continue this journey together. Bye for now. Thank you. Cheerio.